Welcome to Tell Your Story Before They Do. I'm Cam. A lot of y'all know me as Passport, whatever you want to call me. This is the first episode. So I have a good friend of mine, one of my homeboys, very talented individual, known him for a while. Pat, appreciate you.
Not a problem.
Appreciate you pulling up on me, man. We at passportsoundstudios, you can see. This is the first podcast again, so many more to come. But I wanted to bring Pat in. I know he's doing a lot in the city right now. Murals, industry level paintings and artist cribs and all kind of stuff, man. So again, I wanted to get you to come in and just, tell your story, man. Where you started, where you from, how you grew up, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, shoot. That's all about where you want to start from, man. From the east side of Charlotte. Humble beginnings. Opened up a tattoo shop and just tried to flourish out from there.
That's what's up. So you born and raised?
Yep. East side, off Ottawa.
Okay. East side, east. What was that like? What was it like on the east growing up? Like what type of, I'm from the west, so we in the city, but
we didn't go to the west. Okay. When I was growing up, we didn't go to the west. It was always trouble when we went over there.
Yeah.
But honestly, I was a good kid. Just hung around with the wrong niggas.
Yeah.
Like straight up, I wouldn't have gotten half the shit I got into if I didn't hang out with the wrong niggas.
I feel that because that's kind of like the same way with me. Like I wasn't really out there all the way, but the circles that I was hanging in, they had me doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's more like a fit in type deal,
Right. But at the same time, I would never do nothing that's against my character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't do nothing against my character, but at the same time, it was more so like so that's what we doing today.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah. As long as I wasn't getting in no serious trouble. Because I found a way to get missing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right. So how did you get into tattoos as far as from transitioning from growing up in the city? What made you know that this is something that you wanted to do as far as doing tattoos?
Bro, I was broke. I was broke. I ain't had nothing to do. I stopped hustling and I was like, you know what? I need to do something. I used to airbrush in school, doing clothes and stuff like that. But going from that to tattooing is pretty much the same thing. You come to me with your shirt and tell me what you want on it, I gotta come up with a dope image to put on it.
You mean East Lamar airbrush?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Back Soldier Boy airbrush days.
Air Force One, slap socks.
All that stuff.
Jabos, okay. I got you.
So you go from that to skiing. And so at the time, I know I couldn't jump back to doing airbrush clothes because that time had came and gone. And so I went to doing tattoos. Somebody was like, bro, you should try to tat. And so I tried. I did it myself. Shit, I remember the date. It was October 2nd, 2009. But I did that, and then next thing you know, I've been tatting ever since.
What was your first tattoo? What did it say and where is it at?
Well, I did North Carolina, outline on my thigh right here. Did all the highways on it because I got family in Raleigh, Greensboro, and Charlotte, clearly. And I just kind of mapped it all out.
That's dope, man. So you got a shop, you set up, where's your shop at?
Off Almar Road, Tattoo Renaissance, right there off Almar Road, Greenbrook Dr.
So you kept it on your side where you grew up?
Bro, literally 2 minutes from my mama's house.
That's dope. That's dope. Me personally, seeing the stuff that you've done, I followed you for a while. What's some of the things that you've done, around the city? I know you do paintings and all that type of stuff, so can you, speak on, some of the stuff you've done as far as if it's even inside of a building or outside of a building, outside somewhere?
I did everything inside tattoos and booze, uptown. It's a pretty cool little tattoo shop, more like a club. A lot of people remember the shit I did at the baby house.
Right, that's dope.
That was cool. That was some cool shit to do. And mainly it's just tattooing around the city.
Yeah.
I made a name for myself doing good artwork.
Man, so speak on how did it feel being on the Shade Room? Like, what was that experience like from the time that you saw that you was on there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that feeling? Because everybody knows Shade Room is like, once you on there, you pretty much in the mix with everything.
All right, so I had like 3 times on the Shade Room. 2
Oh,
of
you
them
been
was,
on there more than once?
yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
I got 3 times on the Shade Room. 2 times was for some tattoos that I did. One was a Chris Brown portrait, and it was a great portrait. But a dude got it on his style right here.
Oh, okay.
And it's the album cover where he looking up.
Oh,
right. So
right.
thigh looking up.
That's kind of
the tattoo was fire,
right.
But you know it's a Shade Room, so people are always gonna throw shade. So
definitely.
It was kind of, it was funny, but I got a lot of love for it though, so I wasn't really tripping. But when the baby posted his house getting done, I can say my career hit like a 180. It hit a complete turnaround.
DMs going crazy, email going crazy.
Bro, I feel like T-Pain at that point. Remember when T-Pain posted where he was like, I never checked my request messages and I got money sitting in there and I missed like hell.
People hitting on he ain't see it.
Man, bro, I went through my request messages and I literally kicked myself. I had to take a day off work and really think like, yo, I fucked up.
Damn.
I fumbled the bag.
Can you drop a name like
Marshawn Lynch, Hitmaker.
wow.
Like, the list goes.
Damn. Did you try to circle back around and catch him?
He told me, he was like, bro, that was 2 years ago.
Oh shit.
I was like, hey look, I got you if you hit me up again, but until then,
damn.
I mean, just let me know.
Okay.
A couple guys was like, bro, I had messages literally asking me, would you come overseas? And I missed those messages. Like, I didn't even see them.
Right.
I checked that like literally 2 months ago. From 2020.
I mean, shit. I mean, you still doing good though.
I mean, I'm very satisfied with how everything panned out, but at the same time, it's like, dang.
Right.
They got a bump in the bag.
Man, I think you're doing good, bro. I wouldn't even trip. I mean, it's gonna be more opportunities to come. I also know you got a mean car collection.
It's decent.
Man, that shit mean. You talking about decent?
It's decent. It's decent.
That shit mean. Like, what's your favorite car right now?
It's gotta be my '76 Impala.
Okay.
I missed my '72 Chevelle.
What happened to it?
The baby boy.
Oh shit. Okay.
I was working at his house. I ended up buying the car, and then he offered me a number that was like crazy, and I was like, you know what? I don't even like it that much.
Right.
And I only had it for a month.
Right.
That's the best flip ever in life. So here, take it.
Where did that love for cars come from? Like,
I have no idea, bro.
You just started buying them.
Not even, I ain't gonna say I started buying them. Like, my granddaddy and my uncle taught me how to work on them. And I've always liked working on them, but this whole collection thing, I don't know, I've seen Rick Ross, and before I saw Rick Ross had a bunch of cars. Tim Allen.
Tim Allen?
No, Tim Allen from Home Improvement.
Tool Man.
Yeah, Tim Tool Man Taylor. Bro, I'm the embodiment. I'm the black version of him.
Oh, okay.
The kids and all that. And then Jay Leno. They got the most serious car collection ever. They got cars they don't even like. I just got it cause. That's what they gonna say.
Okay.
And so, I don't know. All my cars Chevrolet though.
What's the most latest joint you got?
The latest?
Yeah.
That's gonna be my '76 Impala, but as far as like the newest joint I got, it would be my 2020 Camaro. Okay,
so I seen on the gram like, so you be like, when niggas pull up at the light, you know what I'm saying? They pull up beside you, right? They in some shit. They revving their engine. They trying to get at you. What you gonna do? How you gonna act?
I'm gonna race.
Okay.
It really depends on what I mean. It really depends on what I mean. If I'm in my truck, go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
But if I'm in the right one, like, you about to get this work.
Okay. You done smoked a couple niggas before?
Brain or Dodge out here beat me.
You said Dodge?
Not one.
Oh, not one Dodge.
Not one Dodge.
Hmm.
See, some niggas gonna get mad when they see this.
How about that? I already know. Nigga gonna hear this like, damn, nigga.
But they know when the Camaro come out, like when the SS come out, they know they can't beat it.
Okay. Hey, I got a Chevy too. It ain't that, but I fuck with Chevy. You know what I'm saying? I like Chevy too.
Between the SS and the Z28, hands down, can't nobody beat it.
Z28 is dope.
My Z28 old, this is 2000.
That's the burgundy joint.
Yeah, that's my race car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't nobody
seen
beat
that. That's dope, man. Can you also speak on your tattoo shop? Like, what's going on in that tattoo renaissance right now? As far as who you got in there, y'all got anything coming up? Like,
I mean, we ain't got really nothing coming up. Oh, actually we do. The shop anniversary is coming up, April 20th, 4/20.
okay.
I tried to open the shop on my birthday.
When's your birthday?
April 10th.
Okay.
But it didn't go right with as far as inspections go, so we ended up getting the permit. So on the 20th, well, I did, because when I opened the shop, it was just me.
Mm-hmm.
So I opened the shop literally on 4/20, because I was like, what's another good day?
Mm-hmm.
4/20.
Perfect.
Yeah, right. Everybody else celebrate. I don't even smoke no more, but it's still fun to have everybody come to the shop, do a customer appreciation,
Right.
all that right there. How many people at the shop right now?
I needed something to happen. It was kind of slow. I hit G, he hit you. I got the easel. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the night you did Prince. You had a Prince. Was it Prince?
No, I did a live painting at Apostrophe, and I did like a dude with locks and a light skin shit.
He had purple on.
No, he didn't have purple on. It was like a. Oh man, I still got the painting. I still got that painting, but it's hanging up in my apartment.
But either way, the shit, I was like, damn, like this nigga really doing this shit like right here.
Bro, I literally still use that easel to this day. Like the one you got me for that, cause I told you I was like, I'll do it, but I need an easel.
Right.
And you was like, all right, cool, I go get one for you.
Yeah,
and you got me the one that I wanted, and bro, to this day I still use that
Word,
shit.
that's dope, man. That's how I do, man. Like if I can see like talent somewhere and I can add to it, like I'm all for that, man. And I already know what type of dude you are, man. Like you got the vision, you got the talent. I just wanted to like add to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that's dope.
But I just try to be solid, bro.
Yeah.
That's really all it is. I just try to be solid.
Nah, it's been love ever since, bro. So I want to ask you if there are any other young, up-and-coming tattoo artists or painters that's in the city, you know what I'm saying, that want to do, like, they want to be you, pretty much, like, because you are something to aspire to be. Like, what would you tell them? Like, how would you guide them to get to where you are?
That's a rough one. Cause people, all right, best way to put it, everybody wants the notoriety that another person's has, but they don't want to put the work in that person has done.
I swear.
So to put that in perspective, like I've done a lot of shit that I know I should have got paid more for. But I really just did it due to the fact of, all right, this content gonna show somebody else what I'm capable of doing.
Right.
And then that's gonna bring me more revenue than anything. So yeah, I cut myself short, but fuck it. It's gonna make, somebody's watching.
It's gonna put you where you need to be in the long run.
Bruh, John, the baby, he told me I did a bar on the west side. That shit was open for 2 months. Shout out to my nigga 2 and Sporty Yoda. They opened this bar up, but it was on the west side in the wrong spot. It was in the wrong spot, bro. You can't have this type of restaurant. They had me pay, long story short, they had me pay the inside. And I swear to God, it's pretty much the same idea, same feel that I did at John's crib. But nobody got to see it.
Was it on West Boulevard?
You damn right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. West Boulevard Remount. Right
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
You can't put no bar there and expect no women to show up.
Well, yeah.
You put it at the end of a shopping center where niggas just stand down at the little convenience store.
Right. You gotta know the geographics of the city, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that them fellas
They did. They thought they were gonna get the whole bill. We ain't even going to that. But
Right. It's all love. Shout out to Tootin' Sport, man. Shout out to them niggas, man.
they definitely some businessmen in the city. They got a lot of property out here.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Definitely got a lot of property out here.
But yeah, I asked that because I always want to give like the younger generation game, because I know when I was coming up, it was times where I didn't know where I wanted to go with what I had in my mind. I didn't know how to get it out, you know what I'm saying? So I always try to get that back.
It's all about consistency.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, you just got to be consistent in what you do.
Yeah.
You can't think you're going to do it one time and think everybody going to see it. Nah, you got lucky, nigga.
Right.
Even if you didn't get lucky and that's your true skill set, that's what everybody going to think.
Right.
So you got to do it again, and be like, until they say, oh, no, that's what this nigga do.
That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga really like that.
Yeah.
Right, I swear to God, that's the only reason I pay.
It's therapeutic? Is it therapeutic?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I was on, actually me going to work, like, Big Sean said it best, fucking vacation, I feel better at work.
True. That's real. That's a real statement. That's a real
Like,
statement.
I really do, like, if I'm going through some shit, like, I just want to go to work and do a tattoo. Because I can't tat on you and think about what the hell I got going on. I got to focus on the job at hand.
And it's permanent.
And it's permanent. I don't want nobody wanting to fight me at the end of the day.
Right.
So I really truly focus on what I'm doing when I'm doing it, and it kind of blocks out anything I got going on. Because it's like driving a car or riding a motorcycle. Anybody who rides a motorcycle know what I mean when they say, you can't be going through those shit and riding the bike. You got to think about the bike. That's why that's a perfect release.
True. That's true. I want to ask you, what do you think about, because me being I don't want to say a former artist because I'm still in that lane, but I came up in the ranks as far as in the city. Like, I started at the bottom, open mic, whatever you want to name, then all that shit, up until, being on TV and all that type of shit. So,
Right.
what do you feel about the music scene in Charlotte right now? Being that you grew up here, from what you used to see from back in the day. Because obviously everybody want to do music now and be in that space, which is cool, but I always want to get insight on, because we grew up from different sides of town, you know what I'm saying? So my view might be different from what you saw on your side. So I just kind of want to get perspective on what you think about the scene as a whole right now.
Niggas is too prideful.
Okay.
Ain't nobody really willing to jump out there and do nothing creative.
It's like a lot of the same shit.
I think niggas really forgot the fact that, and I hate to keep bringing this nigga name up, but he did it, so he's a staple. But this nigga John went to fucking Miami, Art Basel, or whatever fucking festival it was, and wore a diaper in the street and got Diddy's attention.
Right. I saw that.
He got Diddy's attention at that, whatever event that was down there. I know it was Miami.
Right.
But it was the fact that a nigga named Baby Jesus is wearing a diaper.
Right.
Grown ass nigga.
Right.
Wearing a diaper, but you get one of the biggest fucking rap moguls to notice you. You did your job. But niggas got too much pride to do some stupid shit like that.
Right.
Like, you gotta be willing to jump outside the box. Niggas too cool.
I was just about to say that. I think niggas is damn. They see the internet. You know what I'm saying?
That's
they
the same
see.
thing with my industry though.
Yeah, they see something on their phone. It's like, all right, I gotta be that. But you don't understand, like, it's steps to get to that. Like, you gotta have character. You gotta have integrity. you gotta be a certain type of person to move like that.
That's what I just said about my industry.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you asked me I don't know how you worded it, but if somebody wanted to do what I'm doing type shit, they don't understand the legwork that comes behind this point that I'm at now. Like, I've been doing this for a long ass time. It's about to be 13 years now. I done had the shop for 11. When people think, oh, when you got the clientele, you just go, you good. Like, nigga, I remember being in the shop from 9 in the morning till 9 at night and did one tag. To the point now I've been there from 8 in the morning till 1 in the morning and I ain't had time to eat no lunch.
That's hard.
I don't regret
That's
it. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
That's hard. That's dope, man. I hope y'all paying attention, man. You heard what he just said? No breaks. In there all day. Man, that's dope, bro. I mean, keep doing your thing, man.
That shit will never change. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You definitely an inspiration, man, to the city. I mean, so what's next? Like, have you ever thought about like doing like an art show, as far as like all your paintings in one room and have people come through and walk through and look at it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually trying to figure out how I'm gonna do my next art show right now.
You should do it here, passportsoundstudio.
We might do it.
I think that'd be an amazing event.
That'll be a good look.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something outside though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Outside? Okay.
Yeah.
What would that be like? What you see?
What do I see?
What would be ideal for you?
Like
your art show, the biggest shit coming to the city as far as art. Like, what would you?
I'm working on the paintings right now for that, but I need my homegirl Dodge. She's definitely gonna curate that.
Who is it? Naj? Okay.
Najee. She's in New York right now, but she should be coming back home pretty soon. But she did my first art show, and we did that at a Canvas up there uptown. It ain't there no more, but
I remember Canvas. I've been there. I've been there. How did that go? How did the first show go?
It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Fucking great. I've had a lot of firsts that were good, and I just never did it again. I did a paint and sip. Awesome. Awesome. I had like 50 people with it. We charged a hefty amount. It paid.
Yeah.
We actually did it at the bar on West Boulevard.
Okay.
And it just worked out like that. And I just never did it again.
I think we need that culture in the city. Like I do see, you know, you go to Noda, you go to Camp North End, you see a lot more, I don't know, cultural, colorful paintings and stuff on the wall and all that type of stuff. But I feel like when it comes to like the ground roots of the city, like I ain't seen that. Like I see like I see newer stuff.
I love my white people. Don't get me wrong, but they ain't nothing but a whole bunch of white folks painting around the city.
Right.
They go through the ASE, the Arts and Science Council. But ever since Elizabeth has left the city, it's always been the same dudes painting.
Elizabeth,
she left. She used to work here, and she used to make it very fair. Me and Denier, Near Perfection.
I know Denier. Shout out to Denier. Yeah.
Yeah. We used to get fair work. Like it would rotate. But once Elizabeth left, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. They was like, oh, we got this dude. We're gonna stick with him. And him wasn't just a him. It was the whole Southern Tiger Collective, and they just ran over everything. I'm now part of the Southern Tiger Collective, but I can literally just go to win their competition.
So is it political? You think? Like,
it's not really political. It's more of a scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Okay.
Type deal. But technically speaking, if I were to do that art show, I want Studio 1212. I don't want to give too much away on that, but I done had this idea for 3-4 years solid. It involves me doing live body painting. The art on the wall is gonna change up in the middle of the show. I got people coming from the ceiling, just to take your
shit.
literally just to take your attention away from what's going on the wall, because the room gonna go black. Spotlight goes to the person coming from the ceiling. You know, the aerial acrobatics with the ribbons and shit like that.
Okay.
When everybody goes and be like, what the hell's going on? The females that's in the corners, they move and they take a painting with them. The new chick that I've been working on in the back comes out and she hangs up something in its place. So when the lights come back on and the person comes back up into the ceiling, you look around like, hold on, them bitches was one there.
They were just right over there. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So the whole art
hard.
gallery just changed up. So you just gonna make people stay for the whole evening.
That's hard. I have, me personally.
It's more of an event than an art show.
Exactly. I haven't seen nothing like I think the city need that, man. Like, we don't have. You can go to New York, you can go to Atlanta and just walk into some shit like that on that level. You know what I'm saying? I think the city need more of that. Like, they need to go to that extent when they having events and stuff like that. Like, it's like
I feel like it's gonna have to be a 2-time event. It's gonna have to happen because it's gonna have to happen one time. And people weird, bro. They don't go to nothing new. I really feel that way. This ain't the city where people go to nothing new. So they gotta see it on their Instagram feeds.
They gotta know it's cool to go there first before they go there. Ah, man. That's
so it's gotta happen
true.
one time, and you gotta have the right photo man in there.
Right, exactly. You gotta have the right people involved.
To where they see it and they looking at it like, yeah, that shit look lit. And once they see that, then they'll come.
Do you think, that made me think of something, like, do you think, regardless of what field or lane you in, do you feel like Charlotte creatives running circles? It's running circles as far as like.
I'm about to say, elaborate, please. Help me out.
Like, so you got these people over here that do this. Then you got these people over here that do this. But these people over here don't want to work with these people because whatever, like probably a lame reason. When those people over here could get more out of these people over here if they work together. If that makes sense. My analogy is trash.
No.
Do that make sense?
That made perfect sense.
Okay.
I've always felt like that.
Okay.
I've always felt like that. There are a lot of dream teams out here that I see that I would be able to put together. But niggas is too prideful. Like egos.
Ego.
I could put together the dopest tattoo shop ever thought of. You know why that shit never worked? Because don't nobody want to work for nobody. They don't want to feel like they work for nobody.
They want to be the boss. They want to be the one.
Exactly. Everybody want to be a chief and don't nobody want to be an Andy.
Damn. That's real. That's game.
Like, that's real shit.
So growing up, did you have like an OG that you looked up to? You know, like.
I still do.
Okay.
I still do.
Who's some of your OGs?
Kenny at Queen City Tattoos.
Okay.
Like, that is the OG in the game. He got more tattoo shops than a little bit up and down the East Coast. King of the suppliers. The only person supplying more tattoo supplies than him is, I think it's Tattoo Bills or one of them online shops.
Did you ever remember Tattoo Johnny?
That's what I meant. That's the name, Tattoo John.
He was like, that's my first tattoo ever.
He did my tattoos too.
Like,
He did my name on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did all this shit. Right?
On Tuck? Was he on Tuck?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
So we went there around the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
We went around the same time.
Yeah.
Right there by the Wendy's on Tuck. And that little duplex upstairs.
Yep.
That was it.
Yeah, I remember like skipping school that day. Like,
I didn't do. Bro, I skipped school to get tatted.
Skip school, we're like, nah, we about to go get tatted. We ain't going to school today.
When you went there, was the white boy tatted too? He had a little weird white dude that was with him.
It's like foggy as fuck right now, but.
Bro, it was literally, he walked up them steps on the side of that damn duplex. And it's like just a room right there. If you went around the corner, it was like a kitchen type shit.
I just remember it was hot as fuck.
Always.
It was
Doors
hot as
always
fuck.
open.
I had a jersey on, like, yeah, I just want one on my neck. It's my first tattoo. I had my homeboys with me, we all got tatted. Like, $15, $20. We didn't pay shit. Like $15, $20.
Nigga,
For
I'm
the
gonna be all over the trail with you. You see, you got a better deal than I did.
Okay.
Cause you got me, well, you say you 35, right?
Yeah.
33.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me by 2 years. So that 2 year difference,
Mm.
he went up on price just a little bit.
How old was you when you was 18? 16?
Fuck no. I was 16 years old when I got my first tat. I got my mama name because I said if I get caught,
At least
my
it's
mama ain't change my
name.
mama name.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
But bro, I based my whole setup, my whole drive, my whole motivation off Tattoo Johnny, bro. That's now Hollywood Tattoos. His son owned that.
Mm.
His son owned Hollywood Tattoos, but he still be in there. Goddamn spitting game, but niggas don't listen to him because they don't recognize how real that man is.
So where is Johnny at? Is he still?
He there.
He work in there.
Yeah. I went in there one time and I was like, I didn't realize that was his son's shop.
Mm-hmm.
I walked in there one time and I was like, yo, John? He was like, yeah, what's up, man? Bro, I pulled my shirt off and I'm like, bro, you did this?
Yeah.
You did this? Like, and he was like,
right.
I did.
He remembered it.
Bro, as a tattoo artist, you remember what you did.
Okay, so let me ask you that. So do you, does it make sense to say, do you remember every tattoo if you see it? Like,
I don't remember every tattoo if I see it. I know my line work.
okay.
I know my line work. I know what I would do and what I wouldn't do. I got some shit on some people. I'm like, damn, I did that. That shit look good. God damn.
Right. Do you feel like you ever did a bad tattoo?
Of course. I'm not gonna sit here and fake that shit. Yeah.
Mm.
But that was like in them early years.
Right.
But the people still come to me. Like there's some people that come to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like I see the progression on their body.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I see the progression in my skill on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you. Cause I mean, like some of the tats I got, it's like they started off. I don't know. It just kind of like faded. I might get you down, hit me up again.
I want to do that hand over.
Yeah.
Let me take care of it.
You know what I'm saying? So I think overall, like I want people to know like who you are. You know what I'm saying? I want them to like understand your drive, your ambition, why you do it. You know what I'm saying? Where you want to go? What's next? Like you want to open up another shop? Like you want to expand on what you got? Like what you feel like you want to do for your next move?
You put me on the spot with that one. As far as the next move, I love the team I got now. I got Tatted by P, Art by Xenia, Nick with it, 82, 88. Candace is like one of the baddest female artists out there.
Mm-hmm.
Other than fucking Eat Me _ which is Vicky. She dope as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I done had a lot of greats come through the shop. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like Juice Official, that nigga nasty. Fresh is dope. The last three don't work at the shop no more, but they all dope as fuck, for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't never been on hate on my game.
Right.
Yeah, and King Inky.
Okay.
All of them motherfuckers, they dope as shit.
Okay.
As far as getting another shop, that shit won't happen. That shit won't happen.
You gonna make that a staple in the city?
I mean, it's that already.
It is.
It's gonna be a
It
living.
is.
What? It's going on 12 years this April.
That's a long time.
It's a long ass time.
It's a lot of businesses that just don't last that long.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's a complete blessing because when I opened the shop, I knew I was going to do it for a long time, but I never saw myself doing it. You got to think 12 years. That's high school, college, a master's, a doctorate. Like, that's
Yeah.
that's a whole lot of time.
What what high school you went to?
Eastman.
Okay.
Class
Eastman.
06.
Eagles. Okay. You went to college?
I got my business degree. I got a business marketing degree at CPCC, and I also got ASE certified to work on BMW.
Okay.
Didn't use neither one of them shits.
So speak on that, bro. Like, you went to
pointless as fuck.
But did you, when you signed up to go to school, were you already like having a mindset of doing tattoos or artwork?
Hell no.
So you was kind of like trying to figure it out.
Bro, I just started hustling.
Mm.
My mama found the work in the attic.
Oh man.
Right downstairs, and was like, she was crying when I walked in the house, and I was like, look, I quit. I'm gonna quit right here. I'm gonna get rid of this, and then I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. Then I paid to go to school. Once I paid to go to school, I couldn't find a job working on cars, even though I had the high grade percentile in my class. I graduated with a fucking 97. The only reason I went to school to work on cars is because I did a motor swap on my pickup truck that I got from my granddad, the 86 C10. And in doing that, I was like, I like this shit. I like this car shit.
Right.
Then I realized I don't want to do maintenance. I want to do custom.
Make it look like your vision. You want to put your vision.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. And plus, I couldn't get no job at BMW, so fuck it. So I graduated master technician and couldn't get a job because you got to get a cosign from one of your teachers, and they didn't like me too much. So,
what made you know, like, all right, this is what I'm about to do, and I'm about to go hard at it?
somebody else. Somebody else was like, yo, you should do tats. You can draw. I was like, them niggas don't make no money. Literally. I literally said, them niggas don't make no money.
But something
I
else.
didn't even have a bit where I had all the money in the world, but I spent all that shit on school and just getting by. I'm not gonna go into super details about that story, but my homegirl was like, get a tattoo kit. She ordered it. This before Amazon was popping, but it definitely came off Amazon.
Okay.
And the shit came in the mail. I went up to the tattoo shop, Kenny, that I'll tell you about, Queen City Tattoos. He showed me how to set it up. And from there, I've literally been tattooed ever since. And that was October 2nd when I went up there. I tattooed myself that night. On the 3rd, which was a Saturday, I went to the basketball court. I showed my homeboys. They were like, shit, you do me a tattoo? I was like, shit, give me $20. I got you.
And it was on from there.
Bro, it was on. It was on. I paid my cricket bill.
Cricket.
Because my cricket was off. My phone was off. My mom was out of town. Some other reasons from the hustling aspect was trying to catch up with me.
Yeah.
And I literally was like, all right, this is what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
But I never, ever, in a million years thought I'd be right here.
So do you manifest, like, you have visions, like,
I realize that I can now.
Right. That's real.
I ain't never put my mind on something and it didn't happen. But it was one of those things where I didn't know it was like that. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, like I didn't realize I could manifest the things that I've manifested.
You actually are sitting in one of my manifestations right now.
It be like that. It be like that.
Even to the point where my manifestation had you painting this on the wall. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's real. That's real life, bro. That's real life. Man.
Shit been good.
I see. Well, again, like, I'm glad you pulled up on me, bro. It's my first podcast, man. I couldn't have done it any other better way than to have my boy Pat with me. Man, anything you want to tell people, anything you want to get off your chest, anything you want to just let people know about you.
Shit, we done said it all.
Yeah.
You ain't picking up from what was said already. I mean, shit, you don't need to know.
True. What's your social media and all that? Like, how can people reach out to you if they want a tattoo, get a painting?
It's tattoo_renaissance. That's the best way to reach me. If you go there, you'll see all the other info, the address of the shop, my cell phone number. You can reach me directly. I'm never gonna be hard to reach. I'll never be Hollywood.
Yeah, cause I always text you. You always hit me back.
I'm always gonna hit you back.
That's real. He ain't lying about that. A lot of y'all. Yeah. So, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. It's always always a pleasure.
Till next time.
Yes, sir.
I'll be around.
Steve is cracking up.